Hey guys,
Hello.
hello. Welcome to
Good
podcast.
evening, good afternoon, good whatever. Mornings.
Good morning, good
Several
evening,
mornings.
good
Okay,
night.
several mornings. Hello.
Oh,
Konbanwa. Konnichiwa. Ogechi
konnichiwa.
desu ka?
Yes, yes.
Welcome to the podcast, everyone.
All right. So, um, we got a special guest today, which is Zunami, and he's here. Hello,
I'm here.
The
hello, hello.
Japan renowned artist. He's right there.
Yeah, he's right there. Um, so welcome, man. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Really
Just
good.
woke up. It's the best way to start a day.
Usually, yeah. If you don't wake up, that's a bad day.
Yeah, it's a bad day.
So I heard you got. I heard you're working today. Is that true?
Yeah, I work at noon until 5. And just standard stuff. Work in retail.
Uh huh.
Place called Target. It's a superstore.
Okay.
Charge of pretty
Oh
much the back
yeah,
end.
yeah. I've been to plenty of Targets before. Yeah, they've had really big stock, haven't they? Are you at one of the superstores, or is it like there's a mid-tier Target?
Well, over in the States, most of them are all superstores.
Mhm.
We have a couple small ones
Yeah.
for hanging around, like near colleges. They'll have a small one that just has like essentials, but most of the ones are superstores overall.
Dude, I've seen like just a single one Target before, and it's shattered every expectation I have for like clothes stores. So like I can't imagine what it must be like in America. It's like food portion sizes, you know? You
Yeah,
guys are like the double XL of the like yeah, pretty much every retail possible option. So yeah.
yeah. Unfortunately, we our family size is a couple families worth.
Oh yeah. You could feed a family for about like 3 days solid. Just breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I think. Just a single order of a family meal.
Yeah, it's
But yeah,
crazy. Yeah,
yeah. What do you guys like basically focus on in like Target? Do you guys like ever have seasonal clothes, or is it more of like just all year round, just unisex tees and just jeans, your standard
Unisex.
hoodies,
so they do both.
tees?
They have their year round, which is gonna be like your jeans, your t-shirts, stuff like that.
Mhm.
And then seasonal, they'll have like scarves, they'll have hats for summer,
Right, got
jackets,
you.
swimwear, um, beer coats for winter. So it varies.
Nice,
Dude,
nice.
do they? I mean, like I know you do target work and everything, but like, do you ever like sort of like come up with ideas while you're doing work? Your day job. Do you ever like so you come up with like an insane art piece that you just wish you could scribble down in the middle of like work? How do you cope with that if you ever do that?
Actually, I it's impossible for me to do that. I have something called aphantasia, so I
Oh,
can't imagine artwork or ideas or street plan
interesting.
anything.
Mhm.
So anytime that I draw, um, I know. So if I want to draw a face, for example, I know. Okay, I know a face is a circle, and then it has these construction lines. But I can't imagine what I'm gonna draw before I actually draw. So usually it's a bunch of sketch lines, and then once I get something that I like, then I'll start going off of that. But unfortunately, since
So
I
it's like a
stopped art,
very technical skill based thing for you to like draw them. Is it? Does it feel very like practiced and tried rather than like it's bursting out of you like just it needs to come out as an imagination thing.
yeah, pretty much. So that's
Okay,
why
okay. I
I
see.
like taking art requests because they're like, hey, this is what I'm looking for. And when they say this is kind of what I want to see in it, then I can go off that idea.
Mhm.
Um, I used to have like imagination and stuff back in high school, when I was drawing like all the time. But then I took a 10-year break off of art, and when I came back to it, that's when I'm like, oh, I don't have that imagination piece anymore. So it kind of sucks.
Oh,
But the more I practice, it doesn't help me like imagine things better, but it does help me be a little bit more flexible in breaking outside of the technical portion and adding lines I wouldn't normally add, or changing my style up a little bit.
that's very, very interesting to pick apart.
Mhm.
Like, normally don't give many insights from artists and stuff about how they maybe constructed the structure of things. When it comes to visual drawing and stuff. So yeah, it's very, very insightful. Thank you. Yeah. Hit&Bun, do you have any other questions to follow up?
I have many questions, but go ahead, man. If you got a question for him, be my guest.
Like, did you always have aphantasia, or did it develop, like you said, with losing the imagination thing
It
from high
developed
school?
over like the past 10 years. So in high
Um,
school, I would always doodle, I would draw. I didn't need to copy pictures. It was just, hey, I want to draw a sword. I'm gonna add this. This is what it's gonna look like. Um, I did lots of role playing sessions back in high school.
Nice.
So I was drawing those characters and stuff. I was playing lots of video games, so that's where most of the influence and aspirations came from. Was trying to copy those characters. Went to college, was doing art for I did photography, pottery, drawing, painting, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I took a break from college, I didn't really touch art because I didn't have any purpose for it. I worked 2 jobs.
totally understandable. Yeah, real life gets in the way.
Games. So drawing wasn't really a part of my life anymore. And then when I started Caffeine, I was doing the games, but I wasn't getting any sort of viewing when I was playing the games. All right, well, I have this tablet sitting around. Let me see what I can do with it. So I was just kind of, hey, if you want art, you can buy. I'll draw something for you.
Mm-hmm.
It started off really,
kind of
really
a
rough.
matter of trying what gains traction, just trying to see what sticks, what snowballs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
And so when I started Caffeine, I was drawing on a tablet the size of a credit card for the drawing space.
Oh, dude.
Any of you who have drawn with small tablets know what that's like.
Was it like a Huon? Was it Huon and it's the one with the cyan borders? It's like a was it that one?
A XP Pen -320 or something like that.
XP Pen is pretty legit though, yeah. Considering what it's like the second place to Wacom, I guess. In many senses,
I'd probably put
would it be?
Huon above XP Pen, but I haven't used anything higher than that credit card size one for the XP Pen, so I don't
Okay.
know what the higher tablets are like.
I've heard people say that XP Pen and Huon are nearly comparable. It's just which features do you want really at a certain price range. Yeah. But yeah, tablets in general are just fucking expensive. They're just so expensive. Holy shit. But once you get one and you use it for life, yeah, pretty much incomparable cost, I guess. As long as you use it. Yeah.
Yeah, so the one that I'm on now is a Wacom Intuos 4, 11 by 14 inch. So that's a huge difference.
Massive,
massive. I get to move my arm instead of moving just my fingers.
Nice.
Does it give you an LED as well? Is it like a, how do you call it? Do you have a display, or is it you still need your keyboard and mouse? Because I actually prefer the keyboard and mouse thing, where you have the tablet on and it's just an add-on. Yeah.
It's just the straight tablet, and then I use the keyboard and mouse for all the
Hell yeah.
sizes and changing like that.
Maximum
looked at
utility.
I've looked at the display ones, but I'm like, I don't got, 400, 500 bucks to drop on that.
Mhm.
No
None
one
of
has
us
that kind of
does.
fucking dough. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Especially since it serves like the one drawing purpose. I mean, if it was like a dual purpose thing, like you could also game on it. Kind of, hell yeah, kind of, right?
Yeah. I mean, some people game on it. I can't remember what the game's called, but it's like a rhythm
Probably
based.
Osu. Probably
Yeah.
Osu.
There you go.
Osu, yeah, Osu is legit for tablets, but I mean, it's one rhythm game out of many. Like, I guess you could try Beat Saber on it, but I don't know how that would work out. It'd have to be like compatible with VR and everything, and I don't know if that would be necessarily better than just using your, the lightsabers in two hands. I
Right.
don't see how that would work, but yeah,
2 tablets.
two tablets exactly like this. It's like magically clogging
Yeah.
the tablet. It's great.
Oops, I threw one away. Oh, sorry.
Oh hey, welcome to Stream Progress Chat. How are you? We're talking to Zunami, who's a artist here at Caffeine.
Yeah.
Thank you for the compliment. Ghost with ideas and Looker.
So Zunami, can you tell us more about your early days? Before you became a famous artist here on Caffeine.
My early days?
Yeah.
As in, like, what?
As in, like, when you were a toddler? I don't know. Something. Maybe you have a nice story or a funny story. I don't know.
No, I don't really have any stories or childhood
No?
things like that.
Dull childhood like us?
Okay, favorite like thing from childhood, as in like a Capri Sun thing, or like a do you have like a favorite like Gundam thing? Anything like that from your childhood? Does anything?
I guess my favorite thing growing up was probably Sonic the Hedgehog comics.
Okay, that's that's kind of odd because I used to watch Sonic the Hedgehog like TV shows on Saturday every day, every week. I mean, and hacking. I only managed to find comics of Sonic the Hedgehog in this really out of the way, like just really far out store. It was really well established, but like hardly anyone went there. But it was so clean and had like the best popsicles, and like I just spent the whole day just like eating popsicles and just like reading comics in there. It's just great. It's honestly the nicest thing.
Yeah, but you have to
And
understand comics, Sonic comics, and Sonic series. That's a big no. Sonic comics were like huge back in the days. Sonic the division was
a TV series was
okay.
not big, but like
Nah.
as a kid, you don't care. You don't care. You just saw the characters and you just like, yeah, it's Sonic. I love Sonic. I'll just watch this crap. Even if half of it doesn't make any sense, I'll just watch it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Sonic comics were probably what started me drawing.
Okay.
I was like, oh, this character's cool. And so I just put a piece of paper over it and like trace over it. And then, of course, me and the kid, you're like, hey, look what I drew. And everybody's like, oh, no, you trace that. And you're like, I didn't.
That is how lots of mainstream artists start, to be honest.
Yeah.
You develop the style after years. But yeah, got you.
Yeah, and then you get to high school and you find out that people have like Sonic OCs and it's just cringe. You got like the purple hedgehog with the big gothic boots and all kind of stuff like that. You're just like, oh.
You know what? You know what?
He's
an actual official character now, though. Like the one with the rhino horn. It's like yellow rhino horn, and he's completely purple, right? He's an actual character, though. Yeah.
I'm a bit disappointed, Zunami.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say. Then I came to high school. I discovered girls. I stopped. Screw art. I don't know.
No.
That's what happened to me. I was like, yeah, I want to do sports, but then I was like, oh, there's girls. Oh, well.
I would call like do you know the phrase the term chunibyo? Chunibyo where you're like cringy and like you make play pretend, right? You imagine like different worlds and different like OCs and like you have OCs have like really specific weapons that are like OP as hell,
Mm-hmm.
right? That sort of thing. Like I used to do that all the time. Like design really OP weapons for like just basically any male protagonist in any like show. I didn't have anything in mind. I just really loved designing the weapons. And I think it came up with like a I think it came up with like a really impractical sniper rifle like do you know like the really big swords, the Buster swords from Final
Yeah.
Fantasy? I came up with a way of like doing like a sniper rifle off one of those. I drew that. I drew that as a kid. Yeah, I've lost the drawing since, but like, yeah, that was the one time I actually, you know, felt like creatively inspired to do something. So yeah.
Alright, so what else did you do, Zunami?
Um, so honestly, not a whole lot as a kid. Like growing up, I didn't really have any fancy stories or anything. We grew up pretty poor, so we were mostly always like at home.
Mm-hmm.
I was a super troublemaker in elementary school. I would always get into like fights and stuff, so got expelled from a couple different elementary schools. Probably went to like 6 different elementary schools total over the
Damn.
course of
Were you
6
like the
years.
bad boy in the
And
class, or
then,
were you like the punk? Were you just like a straight up punk?
um, kind of neither, I guess. So
Oh, so you were like a trouble kid. You were just a trouble kid then.
maybe. So uh, I don't remember if it was first grade or what grade it was, but the first time I got expelled was this boy was making fun of this girl,
Mm-hmm.
and we were on the playground, and for whatever reason, I just grabbed this kid and started punching him. I'm like, you don't make fun of girls. I'm just like kicking his ass. So
Well
Nice.
done.
got,
Well done.
got expelled for
Respect
that.
women. Respect women.
Wait, you got expelled because you were. Oh my god, that's racist. That's sexist. Sorry,
That's
that's
bad.
sexist.
That is actually, yeah, that's a tragic story.
That is a tragic story. Yeah. What the hell? Which kind of which elementary school was
Well,
that?
did she at least like, appreciate the white knight? Yeah.
I
Did she
honestly
appreciate the
don't
but
remember.
He's gonna tell us the story
uh
after the
that's
podcast, man. Don't worry. It's.
that could have been a really nice touch though. At least at the very least you like earned a kiss on the cheek. Like you got suspended for
Yes, she
like
gave him a
yeah,
kiss
right,
on
right.
the
What would be
cheek.
Nah,
wait,
this
wait,
is
wait,
like
wait,
this
wait,
is
wait, you
I
have a
got
kid,
I
you have
got
a kid.
cooties.
Got cooties, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Goodies.
exactly.
Um, I one year was kind of like a troublemaker. I
Mm-hmm.
would, I guess I was just always getting in trouble in class, and I would like crawl underneath the tables to get away from the teacher and stuff.
Right.
And I remember kicking the like campus security in the nuts, was like running off. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Bad boy.
Remind me never to
Yeah.
get in a brawl with you. Jesus.
Yeah,
God
it
damn
was
it.
just
Wow.
lots of little, usually fights and stuff. And then in 5th grade is when they stopped expelling me. They suspended me, and I would get detention. But yeah, I got through middle school fine. I think I got detention a couple times for not for fighting, but probably for not doing homework or something like that. And then my high school years, just high school was normal. Didn't do any fights. That's when I started to get like not necessarily antisocial, but I was shy, so I didn't have any like friends or anything. I
Mhm.
just kind of hung out in my own corner. And then you meet like other people like you. So I think I had like a group of 4 friends total, and we did things like we ran anime club and played Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic and stuff like that.
Nice.
Hold on. So you say anime club, do you mean like legit like you watched anime together, or was it like you just called it anime club and just goofed off and like just ate chips and just like had fun? Because I know
No,
those clubs. I was part of those clubs.
We showed anime. We rented out manga, like
Shiva.
Mm-hmm.
so I had like a manga rental store, which was kind of
It's what it is. It's what it is.
shady. So
Shiva
if somebody wanted to rent
doesn't
a
have a
manga,
camera.
they could rent it for it was like $1 a day. So we only met, once a week every Friday. So that means minimum, if somebody wanted to rent a manga, they had to pay $7, which is pretty much the cost of a new manga. So I would go to the store, buy more manga, and then sell the next one to them.
Wow, nice.
Zunami, if you pop in my chat, Shady Shiva's in here. He's apparently you guys have a running joke of you sounded black to Shiva, apparently. No, Shiva thought you were
A
black.
black voice. Yeah.
Your black voice.
Back when I first met Shiva, I was totally
Wow.
African American. Anytime we got in chat together, I was just like, "Hey, Shiva, what is it, my dog?" So for the longest time, he thought I was of a dark complexion.
Nah.
Oh, dude, you nailed the whole like dog. That like I some people can like completely pull it off. I could not pull off calling someone dog like just casually. It's just not my thing. The way you say it with Shiba is just perfect. Because Shiba is named after a dog. Yeah. Yeah, Shiba's a freaking dog. Yeah. My dog.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, it's great.
But yeah, so like I did the PigSent interview, and I had a camera for that, and she was like, "Wait, Zunami's not black?"
Zunami doesn't sound. Zunami doesn't sound
Nope.
black. Sorry.
No, I didn't think you. I
Nope.
didn't assume your ethnicity from your voice at all. Like anyone can
No
sound
way.
like just rougher or gruffer or anything. Like it's all good. It's all good.
If Zunami was black, this would be the nicest black person I would have heard on anywhere.
Whoa. Let's not say
Shiba,
that.
that is.
Why not?
That is true.
Why not?
I've seen a lot of people.
Why is that
agree with
offensive?
and then like.
Black people
Yeah,
just
it's
have
it's
that
really good.
kind of weird dialect slash word choice. You don't. So why is that weird?
I didn't say it's weird. It's just some
Please.
people could take that.
I can't. This Black Lives Matter is going too far, and it's not about the Black Lives Matter. It's about the police in America handling blacks. That's all there is,
Shiba, don't worry.
right?
I also get people listen to me.
I'm just annoyed that there's all this stuff happening right now. We have other stuff to worry about, coronavirus and stuff. So stop crying. You're black. Jesus Christ, I'm white. So what? Move on. Doesn't matter. I hate people who.
It's more about like the progressive side of things rather than like just African American.
The tension has been here for centuries, dude.
Now.
Yeah, but the tension was here for centuries. There were slaves, and it wasn't as bad as it is right now. Just because one guy got killed, there's like a big boom all of a sudden. I don't get it. And now you can literally look at a black person, and he's like, "Oh, you're racist. You're looking at me." Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even see colors, to be honest. I wish I was colorblind. That would be like a perfect solution for people to not see who is black, who is white, who is whatever.
Right? Happy to hear that.
But let's go back to Zunami. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
So then you passed high school?
Yeah.
Successfully?
But yeah, successfully. Freshman year was I got like mostly absentees.
Mhm.
Just didn't really care about high school. Sophomore year was like middle of the road, BCD, and then something just clicked junior year, and just got like straight A's, straight B's the rest of junior year, senior year, and then college. And I don't know what flipped. It just got easy, I guess.
That's pretty cool. That's really nice to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does lighten up at some certain stages in the education system. I don't actually know, but it carries over as well in Malaysia and in the UK. Like both ends, like it gets remarkably easier around like form 4 is what we call it. You call that about like I think the 11th grade, 12th grade, 11th or 12th grade. Yeah.
So, Zunami, how old are you actually?
Uh,
Yeah, think about that. Or how young are you? Sorry.
3. Hold on. How old am I? I don't celebrate birthdays, so I don't keep track of.
Well, when are you born? What year are you born?
88.
88, so you're younger year than me, huh? So you're 31. Oh, Jesus Christ. Get a life.
30.
If you don't remember your birthday, we can make a birthday for you, and we'll celebrate it every day. Promise.
He's gonna be 100 in a
We'll
week.
celebrate your birthday every day.
Dude, he's gonna be 100 in a month. Are you serious?
Exactly.
No. He's gonna be dead
He'll
in
be
2
the
months.
old living artist. Would you want to deny him that goal? I want to get drunk.
No.
I want
No.
an excuse to get drunk on his birthdays.
No
Please.
drink. No drinking on caffeine podcasts. Sorry. Which brings you.
Anyway.
You
Uh,
can
Alright.
speak on a podcast.
Huh?
Yeah, the guest says so. Guest
You
is the
can drink
boss.
during podcast.
Let's go.
Well, I can't drink because I have heart problems. So let's go, bitches.
We'll give you
Yeah,
mocktail.
That's the way to go out.
That's the way to go. Fuck you, man.
Whatever way to go out, yeah.
Yeah, and then I get to hell, and I'm like,
That's
so
so
what
funny.
happened to you? Well, I was drinking on stream while I had heart problems. That's not a good story, man. Sorry.
I mean, it's pretty good. You got to put the fun in Hit&Bun.
Exactly.
And that's why I'm single. That was the worst joke I've ever told in my life.
You say that like
You just
say
cover
that
sports.
we're all like hooked up with like other people and like you're the only one. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know that you and Zunami are secretly, sorry, something in my throat.
Single Pringles ready to mingle, right?
Yes.
We are so ready to mingle.
So ready.
Ready. So ready.
If I go out the room right now, if I come back, this is not gonna be a pretty sight. So, nope. All right.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is premium content.
Sorry?
Y'all exclusive? Y'all exclusive. I see.
No, we're not exclusive. We open.
They are inclusive.
Bark up each other's trees.
Ooh, bark up each other's trees, dude. Wow, dude.
Holy shit.
That's some spicy statements coming out of Zunami today. Wow, dude.
Yeah, well, it's Sunday and he's working, so what do you expect? He's spicy. That's how you like him. You know what Zunami means in my language? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But yeah, so how exactly did you get into art, man? So you were just like fiddling when you were like a toddler, and that's what you got, or did you have like plans for the future?
No, I was drawing of this on the comic.
Oh, just comics. Alright. Because you know we do have some other artists here on Caffeine that are like really big.
Nah,
No?
I'm the only one on Caffeine. There's a
Ah,
lot
of course.
artists.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Yeah.
But yeah, there's we got Monguli, we got Connie, we got Miss Ivory,
Mm-hmm.
we got
Tay
I
Tay.
think I want to say there's like 25 total artists on Caffeine.
Yeah, we do have a lot. Yeah.
We have a load. We have a
Mm-hmm.
whole load. Biba Patootie as well. Biba
Judy.
Patootie
Yeah.
did a lot of my emotes. Yeah, she's great.
The Kitsu.
There's also Ghost Toast, but she's not being like exclusively on my here anymore. So yeah.
But only Zunami works for Caffeine. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry.
I wish I worked for Caffeine.
No,
really
no,
don't.
no.
Don't we
Yeah,
all?
Zunami has very big collaborations with Caffeine, but like I wouldn't assume like you're hired on payroll by Caffeine, right?
No, we're
It's more
not
of a
on payroll.
freelance-ish kind of like relationship.
As far as like the Caffeine emotes go, I go, hey Reno, what do you want made? And he's like, here, this is the face that I want. Okay, here you go. So I don't get paid for any of it.
He doesn't even take you out for Subway? Really? Wow.
You can't take me out. We got COVID. You gotta practice your safety distance.
You can eat 2 meters apart. What the fuck? Well,
This is America. Each sandwich is 2 meters.
okay. Sorry. I haven't been there yet, so I don't know how long the sandwiches are. I'm sorry. But I believe you. I believe you.
Isn't there a meme about like $5 footlongs? Isn't there a meme about that?
Yeah, the
Oh,
Subway, they're 1 foot.
Yeah, Subways. Yeah.
Yeah, they're technically 1 foot. They're 1 foot in the mold, but once it gets cooked, it shrinks down to like 8 inches or something like that.
Got you.
That's still not 2 meters,
Got
man.
you. We are still talking about Subway sandwiches, right? Just so we're checking the PG. Okay, no,
Oh my god.
dumb joke. Don't worry about
Oh
it.
my
Dumb joke.
god.
You said 17 plus. It's all
It's
good.
17 plus. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
No, it's not good because this is going on YouTube. And then the kids are gonna watch this and be like, Mommy! This guy said
one's
8,
gonna
8
know. There's
inches!
such jokes in Frozen. There are such jokes in Frozen. Let's be honest.
You don't know the
Have you seen
mothers
Frozen
of this
2?
world.
Have you actually seen Frozen 2 though? That ending joke. Ooh, ooh. No one's gonna actually know unless they watched it. It's the line that Anna says about Kristoff. It's
Oh
something.
my god,
It's
it's not
something.
that bad. Come on.
Never mind, never mind, never mind. Never mind, I won't say it on the stream. I won't say it on the stream. But anyway, Zunami.
Poor
What
Zunami.
do you do anything to like recharge your like artist, brain cells or like whatever it is that you would call like your creative like sense of like doing art?
No,
Is there anything you do?
no. I don't have a creative process because of the aphantasia, so I never have to recharge because there's nothing there. It's like an empty battery.
So like it's not a battery. It's more for like I squeeze out what I can
Yeah,
because
pretty
it's
much.
like it's like cooking, right? Is it?
No. So actually, with cooking, like I can.
You're Gordon Ramsay cooking. All right, dude. Easy, easy. We've got our living chef. We've got our living chef.
Pretty, I wouldn't call myself Gordon Ramsay. I would say I'm a Bobby Flay, but
Oh,
no.
nice.
With cooking, um, you know, as you eat food, you can imagine that hey, this would taste better mixed with this, but um, cooking cooking is like sketching. As you're doing it, you can just add stuff to it and change it around on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
So it would essentially be the same thing as how I do my art is as I'm you know,
In the moment, yeah,
gauging
you
it,
just
something.
hook on to something clicks, and you just want to like go follow it along, kind of
Yeah.
like a light thread of thought that just like somehow happens. Got you.
All right,
Do you ever
so
have
oh,
shower thoughts about like I don't know dishes then? Because you mentioned aphantasia, right? Does it apply to like also having like just thoughts about like suddenly having a like an idea for a really killer dish, for example?
Not really. So aphantasia only has to deal with seeing images in your head.
Ah, okay.
Whereas cooking is a technical skill, so you know it's like, okay, salt is gonna make it taste like this, pepper is gonna make it taste like this. It's completely different in terms of how aphantasia affects it. The only thing that aphantasia would do would be I wouldn't be able to picture how it's going to look, but I can put all the ingredients and components together and make it work that way.
Technical idea. Cool. Yeah. So you've like kind of differentiated the idea of like technical skill with like cooking and like art as its own thing as well. So you kind of think about them differently. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
yeah. So Zunami, how did you get actually into streaming, and more importantly, how did you find out about caffeine? Because we always want to know how our guests, learned of caffeine.
I mean, I think everybody got into streaming the same way. They think, hey, I want to make money and have people watch me while I play video games. So that's how we all start. Obviously,
Say all of
started.
us.
Especially this
Yeah.
guy here. Especially this guy here. This guy is
I'm very like lyrical, fucking just I'm pretentious as fuck. I'm pretentious as fuck when it comes to streaming, but keep going. By all means, keep going.
So obviously, it started off on Twitch
Hmm.
and just got no traction there. I was playing like World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
And then.
Oh, you were playing World of Warcraft? When?
Every day, all day.
No, I mean, what expansion?
All of them.
All of them. Holy crap. Damn, son.
Wow, dude.
Impressive.
For World of Warcraft, I started like a month or two right before Wrath of the Lich King came out, so 2008.
So Burning Legion, yeah, right?
Burning Crusade, yeah.
Burning Crusade, sorry, yeah. When did you start? When did you start on Twitch then?
So Twitch, I probably started 5 years ago when Twitch was
Yeah,
big,
big,
but
yeah.
definitely smaller than it is now.
Mm-hmm.
And actually 3.5 years ago, I was like, all right, well, I'm not getting any viewers on Twitch. Let's see what other streaming platforms are out there. So I found Caffeine just through like a Google search or something, typing in like, streaming platforms like Twitch, and there's one of the recommendations. So I joined Caffeine August 16th,
Mm-hmm.
3 years ago. So I've been on Caffeine technically for 3 years. I've been streaming on this account for, I believe, 1 year now. Because before this, I was on an account called Another Damn Zubat, but I had to change it for merch so that I didn't get hit with any sort of copyright or anything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And first of all, what did you stream first? Games?
I probably started to stream with like World of Warcraft,
Mm-hmm.
but not a whole lot of people watch World of Warcraft when you're just like going around questing and stuff.
Yeah.
They typically prefer you doing runs.
Yeah.
So that's when I switched over to trying the art. So I did maybe like a month of like World of Warcraft and Overwatch and stuff like that, and then do the artwork after that.
So for the past year, you've been doing nothing but art. I mean, most of it art.
I'm probably a variety streamer. I do some days art, some days gaming.
Hmm.
It just depends. If I don't, since I have aphantasia, I can't just sit down and be like, okay, I'm going to draw this today, because then I just sit at the computer and stare at the blank screen.
Yeah.
Um, so if I have art requests, then I'll do art. Or if I'm doing a stream where I'm taking requests, then I'll do art. The rest of the time, I'll pretty much do the gaming.
Okay. And you do most of your streaming with Shady, right?
Um,
No?
I probably do maybe 5% of my stream for Shiva. He has a waifu that doesn't like him speaking in the house, so he has to go outside before we can stream together.
Really? Okay.
Wow, that's a new one.
Jesus. Okay.
That's a, wow, interesting. Alright.
That's a,
Zunami, do you happen to have like any, how do you call it, like pet peeves with like variety? Like, is the variety good for you? Is it like, do you have any like, I don't know, sometimes you kind of don't like that you're stuck on variety, that maybe you wish you would specialize in one or the other, because I struggle with that sometimes as well.
No, I don't really have any issues with it because you always need a break from one thing to try another, and variety gives you that option to just be like, hey. So if I was, for example, only an art streamer, then I would need to have those days that, hey, I need to give my wrist a break from drawing. So gaming gives you that chance to just break away. The only thing that I really guess have a pet peeve about is I don't have a set schedule with work anymore. So before, I used to just be like, hey, every day, 6 to 9 p.m., I'm going to be doing streaming. But now that my schedule is open to close availability, they can have me in any time of the day of the week.
yeah.
I can't just be like, hey guys, you can find me at this time. It's more of, hey, do I have 2 hours I can sit down and game? Cool. Let's try to get a stream in. Something like that.
So
Right.
did your work schedule change because of coronavirus?
No, my work schedule actually changed because I went back to finish college in
Uh-huh.
um,
So it changed before.
April, May. It kind of. So when I left work, it was like the first 3 weeks of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody was still trying to figure out what was going on. We had everybody was buying out all the toilet paper and all that stuff at work.
Yeah.
So it was like right at the very beginning of when it all started. Um,
I remember a story Hit&Bun told us about like when Corona started. He had he had an experience with like a shopper who was an old lady, right? I think he said, and like the old lady had an entire like barrel or like a bin full of just food that she like dropped all over the counter or something, right? Is that did I remember wrong, or is that an actual thing that happened?
I
Because I
mean,
remember you talking
I'm
about this
sure
in
it
fun.
happened all over the place, but there are people
Yeah.
that yeah just had entire baskets full of like sanitizer. There were people who had nothing but toilet paper, entire shopping carts full of like soup, just anything that they could stock the pantry with.
Yeah, the thing is that lots of people don't kind of realize that the food does go off, and like deep freezing a lot of the food isn't exactly ideal. It will not taste the same once it comes out and stuff. I mean, like, I assume it wouldn't. Never deep freeze anything. now that I want to try.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really have people that did deep freezing here. Deep freeze is typically more for your meats than your pantry items.
Oh yeah,
But
pantry items are completely fine dry. They're
yeah,
completely like long lasting. I was more referring to stuff like I would guess like pizzas and like milk and stuff, poultry, that stuff.
I couldn't imagine freezing milk and
Yeah,
having
I would
afterwards
a
or whatever
gallon.
with
Yeah,
it.
a whole gallon of it. Can you imagine? Jeez. I've seen some really bad shopping, like just where I live. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely is something I wouldn't really expect. So it just kind of took it by storm before, so just kind of down and bought as much as they could.
All right, Zunami, you have any other hobbies maybe besides art and games?
No, I haven't got time for that.
No.
No. Um, I wouldn't mind getting back into like generic arts and crafts,
Mm-hmm.
um, like painting and stuff that's non-digital art. But I just really haven't had time for any other hobbies. I used to read, don't got time for that anymore. Um, so it's
Shiba
mostly just
offers Shiba offers that making fun of him is a hobby of yours as well.
I wouldn't
So
call it a hobby so much as it is a deep passion.
Oh my God, where is this podcast going?
Shiba, what's your response?
Oh
No,
my God.
we're all good. We're all good. There's no wars in this chat. It's fine.
Oh boy.
We're all good. Shiba's totally fine with this.
No, but
Anyway,
no,
like
but yeah, more about like what's your passion? What would you like to do if you had more time?
yeah, if you could just like take a break from everything right now, take a pause button, and just
Yeah,
do whatever you wanted,
what would you
what would
do?
you do?
Nothing.
I can relate to that some days. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, there's if I'm at home, I'm pretty much gaming. Um, I don't really have any non-technological hobbies or stuff like that.
So I don't like anything except art and video games. Interesting.
Yeah,
I like
I mean,
I like shallow people.
you like shadow people?
Shallow people, yeah.
No, wait, Hit&Bun, did you just insinuate? Oh my god, dude. Did you actually just insinuate our guesses? Oh,
Yeah, if he only
I
has
see.
two
I think,
passions in life, dude, that's not pretty much. I have like
I mean,
okay,
50 of them.
let me try this. Zunami, do you have any particular kinds of games you enjoy?
Hey, that's a subcategory. That doesn't change anything, man.
Yeah, but I know this, I know this. It doesn't change anything, but like I just wanna like so that we can hook onto something at least.
um, I guess action platformers, anything that has fast response times is kind of
So rhythm games? Are rhythm games up your alley, or is it more for like Twitch shooters or thing?
you know more things like action platformers. So like A Hat in Time.
Souls likes?
Um,
Oh no, okay, okay. We were thinking in a different vein. Okay, you like the Super Lucky's Tale, Hat in
yeah,
Time,
that sort of
that
thing.
sort of vein. Okay,
Nice.
ukulele. Perfect.
Yeah,
Okay,
basically
well, they
things
picture them.
that
Super Mario Odyssey-ish, like,
yeah,
right?
things that
Yeah.
have a straightforward path, but with character movements that allow you to kind of break out of boundaries and give you more options to speedrun it.
Mm-hmm.
So like Hat in Time, the ability to to wall jump and dive, that you skip like a certain area that you have to run around, stuff like that. Anything that you can do the game faster is kind of what I'm into.
Nice.
As long as it's not
nice.
super precision like Crash Bandicoot 1, that
Yeah. I've seen people play what was it called? Donkey Kong? The Mario
Oh man,
64, and then
Donkey
there
Kong
was
was
like a
so
Donkey
good.
Kong something.
64.
There was a Donkey Kong something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was brutal. I've seen people try to play through that.
That was
Painful.
amazing. Those were the days, man.
But yeah. What I want to know is like, would you enjoy something that was like a 2D action platformer, like a Katana Zero or something?
I don't know what Katana Zero is.
You should look up Katana Zero.
Yes.
Stylistically, it's like incomparable. It actually like, dude, it's crazy good. It's like, have you tried Hotline Miami before? Have you ever tried Hotline Miami? Okay. Hotline Miami is one of the like most treasured like fight beat 'em
Poor
up like
Zunami.
indie games, right?
Poor
It's where the
Zunami.
combat is basically instant. It's like moment to moment. It's literally based on Twitch reaction. So like, if you can dig like the idea of just really badass characters beating each other up in a moment's notice, then you'll enjoy Katana Zero. And it's got a killer soundtrack as well to back up. And you should check it out after stream if you
Are you
have
just
time.
trying? Are you trying to sell the games to Zunami?
No. I'm not trying to hard sell games. This is just me like going off about stuff I'm passionate about.
Yeah, but he doesn't know them, so
I am.
how is he gonna respond to
I know
that?
he doesn't know it, but like I'd like to recommend it to him.
If you
It's
give
like
him,
the backwards and forwards, mate. It's not just like all about the guess, is it?
yeah, but if you give him
Yeah.
examples of what you want to talk about, give him some examples
An
that
example,
most of us
like,
know about. I do know Katana, but he doesn't.
this
So
is why I don't know what a comparable thing is, because it's like an instant,
you
like,
know what a
click and you
2.5.
die sort of thing.
You know what a very famous 2.5 platformer is? Metroid, for example. That's a very famous one from
Metroid.
Nintendo. Yes.
Is Metroid like a click and you die thing? Because I could have sworn Metroid is more about like shooting, like
Yeah, it is about shooting. Yeah, but it's a
more of a
2.5
shooter.
platformer. Yeah.
Okay.
You could also argue, like for
It's
example,
just
Rayman could be 2.5, for example, as well.
okay.
Rayman is really famous. You know, Katana Zero is not famous because it's not that old. You know, it's still young.
I know it's not that old and
Yeah.
everything, but like I just mean that if you enjoy the old like feeling, like there are some retro aspects of it,
Yeah, there are,
and
for
you
sure.
want something that's modern age and it's like polished, you might enjoy it. It's like a updated version
But
of
he
what
said
was
he
like the
doesn't have
retro
time to,
stuff.
play, so maybe he doesn't know new games. I don't know.
Yeah, there was also the Messenger. There was also the Messenger. Messenger is like very retro style. You might enjoy it because it's very true to form of Ninja Gaiden.
Oh,
You
Ninja
know
Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden?
Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
a little bit of guidance on.
Yeah, the Messenger is
Yeah.
basically like a spiritual successor to that. Like it's bar none, like it's just great. It has a new expansion and everything. Like
Mhm.
it's just came out. It's very pretty.
And you played on Facebook.
Very good game. Can you play on Facebook?
Or is the Messenger, so you played on Facebook.
Oh my
God damn it, Softy. Come
Oh
on.
my god.
It's not even that late.
That's such a boomer. Oh my god, that's such a boomer reference. Okay.
But yeah. So Zunami, are there any games that you're hyped for? Like for this year, for next year? Are you waiting for something?
I'm not sure when it's coming out, but I'm looking forward to the new Hollow Knight game, the Silk Song.
Oh, right. I think it's next
Big
year. I
hype.
think it's next year.
I love the world. I love the art. It's just such a good game. Such a good game franchise. Holy shit.
Yeah, like Hollow
Are
Knight.
you
I
psyched
love
to
it
try
for
out
that.
Hornet's new skill set and everything? Oh my god.
We're playing a lot of Fall Guys when we have groups to get that together. Just
Oh, we need to do that. Most of us have that as well, but we haven't played much.
Have you peeked at season 2 for Fall Guys? Have you like peeked at any of the content?
Yeah, I watched the trailer.
I didn't.
The new
I want to
maps
go
are
and play.
cool. I probably don't care so much about the new skins because I already have a skin that I'm pretty
You care about the maps.
content with. Yeah, the new maps are pretty cool. I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't watched it, but they are introducing new mechanics that require multiple people to progress in the map, sort of thing. So it's high risk, high reward,
Mm-hmm.
new style.
That's good.
Nice.
That's
It's
good.
good that they have like a general theme going for like each season. Risk reward. Sounds like good. Sounds like a good game principle.
Yep.
Obviously, Shadowlands for World of Warcraft. Looking forward to that.
Really?
Um,
I'm not anymore. I was,
I
but
mean, I only want to play with Shiva and everybody. If it wasn't for that, I honestly probably wouldn't get it.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a Final Fantasy boy myself. I tried WoW Classic. Just didn't click.
Well, I just started last week. I started again ESO, and it's not bad.
Yeah,
As
so
well. Yeah,
I
ESO.
couldn't get into to ESO. I did a beta test for it. It was just a terrible game.
Oh, it's a completely
I've heard
different
it's
game.
improved
It's a
like
completely
by
different game.
leaps and miles since. Yeah, like
It's like a
it's
buffed version of
improved
Skyrim,
crazy.
to be honest. It's really good. Really good.
Yeah, it's like No Man's Sky situation, but like
Yeah.
slightly less catastrophic.
No, it's really good. Like,
Yeah, it's
Jesus
really
Christ, it's really good. For $10 when it's on sale, it's pretty good.
Currently.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting.
Overwatch 2, excited for that.
Yep.
I'm much more of a PvE shooter than a PvP.
We've discussed that on your stream. Yeah.
Yeah, if you lose to a computer, you're like, okay, I can get it next time. But if you lose to like the same person over and over, then you're just like, I'm bad. Why should I keep it?
It's just less stressful if you lose versus computer, you know.
Yeah.
And besides, it's more fun to do quests PvE style co-op with a friend or two. That's really fun to do.
Yeah.
Not everybody likes PvP.
Rogue Legacy 2, I kind of want to play that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I've seen the new art style. I am very into it. I'm very into it. The one gripe I have with it is, I guess, like the amount of just bullshit flinging around the screen that becomes like bullet hell at some point. I'm not into like just the sheer amount of spikes you have to worry about. Other than that, it's good.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's the one. Yeah, it's one of the first like roguelikes that pioneered the meta progression system. So it's a cool franchise. Cool franchise.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So just a question: how much time do you have, Zunami, right now?
I got about 15 minutes.
15 minutes. All right. So if you go back to your art for a second, what exactly do you offer, like, for people to buy? Because we will come to your website and stuff a little bit later, but what do you offer? Like, what can we are and the viewers buy from you?
Pretty much whatever you want, as long as it's safe for work, and it. They do emotes, profile pics, logos, avatars, esport designs, overlays, um, paintings, drawing, traditional.
So you do computer and normal style?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. All right. Do you do thumbnails for YouTube?
I mean, technically, I could.
No, I'm asking because Vika and me are actually starting YouTube next month, and we need a thumbnail maker.
Interesting.
I mean, technically, I haven't just because nobody requested it, but it's just a bit of Photoshop, add stuff together. So yeah, it's doable.
All right. Well, I'll call you later.
Doing business calls. Alright.
No, but I'm serious. I'm serious. We actually do need somebody who would be interested in making some thumbnails like 2 or 3 times per month. So it's not much, but you know.
Sounds fantastic, yeah.
All right. Good to know. And then we
Are
can
you
be on YouTube like we know this
you
Zunami
now
guy.
exclusively doing sorry, there's like a passing motorbike. What? So are you do exclusively just like for the caffeine like audience, or are you open up to other people as well? Like do you have like a platform for other people to reach you for commissions and stuff?
So I'm open everywhere. I have my website that I'm currently designing, but I
Yep.
take requests from Tumblr, Twitter, Reddit, Gaia Online, just anywhere that people can send a direct message, basically. Get their
Y'all
information.
heard it, chat. He's on every platform. Raid his account. Spam that shit with like commissions, alright? Give this man what he deserves.
Yeah, most of my stuff is actually free when I'm doing like caffeine and stuff, so I don't necessarily get a whole lot of commissions. It's mostly just, hey, Zunami's online, let's make a new request. That's only if Master Shiba allows me time to step away from drawing emotes and stuff.
So Shiba is your boss, or his wife is your boss. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I stopped working for his wife.
You stopped.
Wait, this is an interesting work relationship. Hold on. No, just joking. We
Oh,
won't pry,
she
we won't
controls
pry.
Shiba and Shiba controls Zunami. So that's she controls Zunami.
Oh, that's the hierarchy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
He's under
There's
her
no
thumb.
direct
Yeah.
line through like I thought there was a workaround to like just straight working for her. Okay.
Oh no,
Good to know. Good to know.
I used to do art for her, but
Oh, you did? Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
you,
there's a
okay.
couple pieces that you can see for Mana,
Mm-hmm.
Emotes and merchant designs and stuff, but it just wasn't really
Was she using you?
fulfilling, I guess.
Was she using you?
Everybody at Caffeine uses me.
Hey, excuse me.
Oh.
Excuse me. I have never and I will never use you or abuse you. I will always pay because you are my artistic friend. Yes.
I'm never gonna give you up.
Yes.
Never gonna give you. Never gonna.
There you go.
Copyright. Alright. Yeah. Do you have any other questions for him?
I do.
Or
I do. All right. I heard you have a mascot, man.
I have a what?
A mascot.
A mascot? Taco, yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell more about it, please?
It's a purple octopus with old-timey cartoon eyes and has some paint splotches on it.
Yeah, I saw. I didn't know it was an octopus because it, on the website it looks a little bit different. It looks like a little Goomba.
The website
Yeah.
is the balloon version.
Oh, okay. But it's an octopus,
Right.
okay?
Yeah, it's a little octopus. The thought behind that was octopus with ink,
Mm-hmm.
just so if the ink were different colors, it could make art sort of thing.
So you do like animals after all.
After all, did I say that I hated animals?
No, but you said earlier that you only have time for art and video games. No animals everywhere. What the hell?
I guess. I mean, my life for animals doesn't really have anything to do with what I have time for.
No, but I mean, we said if you're like passionate about something, and like most of the people in the world would say animals, right? Because everybody likes animals. Yet you didn't, so I was like, okay, very weird.
I don't know. I've never talked to somebody who said they had a passion for animals.
Really?
Yeah.
God, America sucks. Jesus Christ. Damn. Dude, I've never met somebody who said that he doesn't love at least one animal. Really, I've never met somebody. Huh. Yeah, I do not know. Yeah, I do not know many Americans, so that's maybe,
Maybe.
I do have friends, and this is a true story. Don't get me wrong, Zunami, but this is a true story. I do have some friends from America, and they are really, really not pleased with the whole country. Like everything that happens, everything that's there, people, whatever. They're just like if I could go somewhere else, I would. I don't like America. That's so weird to me to hear that. Because everybody's like, yeah, America's like the land of make believe. Let's go to America. Let's live there. The dreams, blah blah blah. But then in reality, it's not as pleasant as one might think. What do you
Um,
what do you say?
I mean, it just kind of varies. There's definitely times where, you know, America is a great place to visit, but
True.
then you've got other times where you've got COVID and riots, and it's like,
I would assume it's the
why?
same for any densely populated country, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
Anywhere that
yeah.
has like massive metropolitan areas, there's going to be incidents where you don't want to visit.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, which state are you from, man? If I may ask.
California.
California. Oh, nice. California dreaming. Mm.
Wasn't there like a thing with like droughts over there though? Or was that somewhere else?
We
Am I wrong?
did have droughts up until, I want to say like 4 years ago. 4 years ago, we got really heavy rain that kind of refilled
So
all of
it's
our
like balanced up again. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good
right
to
now
know, good to know.
we're not in a drought mode, thankfully, but we were
Bless.
in a drought for probably 6 years, and it was like getting to the point of what are we gonna do?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You get.
Yeah, there are some really considerate neighbors. Sure.
You gotta understand. There's California is known for three things, right? Drought sometimes. This is like lately. Hot girls and the Terminator. That's pretty big.
I would probably say California is known for their wine, their Disney, and
Yeah, because you live there.
their heat.
Oh yeah, the heat. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say as well. Yeah, the heat. Yeah, yeah. But Disney, really? Is it
Disneyland, yeah,
is it that well known there?
yeah. I'd probably say the Florida Disney is more popular.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, Florida. No, it's more
But
popular.
I mean, yeah, California is, you got Los Angeles, you got
Mhm.
Disneyland, you got Hollywood, you got all like the big America like center stuff.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So like the Chonga states, yeah? Chonga
Yeah,
state.
well, Chunga State is probably more Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's bigger over there.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Everything's big in Texas.
Not everything. Mm-mm. Trust me.
Well,
Oh, you say that you've been to Texas.
right now, Hit&Bun.
I hope not everything is as big in Texas, because if it is, then most of America is fucked. Literally. See?
We got pigs the size of like all bears over
Bards.
What was that? Pigs the size of bears? What?
here. Yeah, pigs
Yeah.
the size of small bears.
Oh, small bears. No, I thought it was big bears.
Yeah, battle boars.
Wait. Do they have like an actual like fighting ring made of like the boars? Oh my god. You pay to actually like fight your boars in oh my god. Is that what this is? Do you actually have like fighting rings and like you bet on the best boar? Or is it
Yeah,
like a cowboy
yeah.
thing?
The competition is actually called the pig stand. It's the last pig standing.
Oh my god. Now I
Oh
know where Pig
god.
Stand has his name from. For
Now
fuck's
we
sake.
know. There
Oh!
origins exposed.
Thanks, Zunami. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zunami.
Yeah.
We've been wondering for ages.
Yeah, me too, actually. Alright. Sweet. Now I know everything.
Everything you've ever needed to know.
Yes.
In one place.
Where
The
did.
one thing we don't know is how you rear a battle boar.
How you
I don't
rear
know
it.
if we need that. Yeah. Oh my god.
So
Yeah.
it's real easy. You get some corn, throw it in a trough. Once they're occupied, you just run up and jump on them from behind. Boom. Take off into battle.
Sounds like you're playing World of Warcraft. Okay.
No, that's how Americans do it. Just got practice riding wild animals.
So that's where Blizzard gets his ideas. Okay. Alright. Good to know, man. So basically, California is where people get ideas from. Okay. Alright. People get names from, like Pig Stand, Blizzard riding. Okay. Alright. Interesting state, I gotta say.
Yeah, California, it's definitely interesting. I've lived here most of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Lived in a couple other states. I prefer like the convenience of California. Anything you want is pretty much within a 15-minute radius. And then where I live specifically, if I go like 40 minutes west, I'm at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
40 minutes north, I'm in the forest. 40 minutes east, I'm in the mountains. 40 minutes south, I'm in the desert. So it's
Nice.
really centralized in what we offer and
Mm-hmm.
how we can get around.
Nice. I always wanted to know this. So you've probably been to Los Angeles, right?
Yeah, I've been to LA.
So everybody that I haven't been there. I don't have any friends in San Francisco, so I just want to know: is it really like people say? Los Angeles, the city of angels, blah blah blah, right? Is it really that? What's the word? Oh man, I don't have
Is
the
it all it's
correct word.
cracked up to be? Is it like
No.
or what do you mean?
People usually say it's like that peaceful city where like you can go wherever, you can do whatever without being like in any danger and stuff like that, just like being free there. That's what people tell
Land
me.
of the free, home of the weird.
Yeah, that's what
Is that
people
what you
say
mean?
me.
Land of the free, home of the weird. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
is it like that, or is it just a myth?
I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Like you're saying people don't get
Like
prosecuted for what they act like, what they do, or
No, I mean, for example, if you
prosecuted
if you if
for
you if
dressing
you
differently, I guess.
no, if you like,
That,
if you see like Los Angeles versus, let's say, New York, right? New York is like a really really dangerous place, to be honest. That's what I've heard from like reliable sources. If you go like, if you're not in the right, if you're not in the right place at the right time, you can get fucked or you can get killed. Basically, that's what happens. You
yeah, you
know.
take two turns wrong down the wrong
Yeah,
street.
yeah. Basically, there's like
Yeah,
there's like
you're messed up.
if you go to the island or if you go somewhere else that's not like mainstream, it can be dangerous because there's like really the ghettos and stuff like that. That's really dangerous for former people, right? So people say it's like Los Angeles is more open, more safe, more like that. Is that really true?
no.
No. Okay.
I doubt it. Yeah, it's
So
it's highly metropolitan,
All
isn't
right.
it?
All right.
So essentially, there's two parts to LA. There's like the Hollywood part,
Mm-hmm.
and around Hollywood you have your high end stuff where you got your Beverly Hills, your fancy, all your security,
Right.
and then you have your ghettos, your slums
Mm-hmm.
that are essentially the Hell's Kitchen of LA. It's you know the riots are there, the
Mm-hmm.
you know death rates due to gang violence are off the charts. Um, I mean, you can't even drive more than 30 seconds without a wall being covered in graffiti and you know um, profanities. It's like any place. There's going to be sections that are safer, but there's
Mm-hmm.
definitely areas that I mean I wouldn't walk down just because of my skin color. Like that's
Okay.
how. I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard of the Crips versus the Bloods. It's like just
Okay,
wearing the wrong
those are terms I've not heard, but okay.
just wearing the wrong color like
Mm-hmm.
shirt will get you shot.
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
Jeez. Are they like two rival gangs or something, or
Yeah, it's basically red versus blue. So if you're wearing red in a blue section, it's
Even if you're like a
you're eliminated.
foreigner?
It
but is
doesn't
this
matter.
is this affiliated
Wow.
with the
Dude.
wait, is this affiliated with politics, or is it like literally just a red and blue thing, like red gang and blue gang? Is that
Just
literally what
gang
this is,
probably.
or
Probably gang.
is this affiliated with
Yeah,
politics?
it's a gang.
Yeah.
It's a gang that wears red and a gang that wears blue.
Damn, son.
The fuck?
Holy crap. I hope that's not near you,
Jesus,
man.
dude. So they're like legit just gang members that like what do they like do other businesses besides like beating each other up? Do they do anything else? I mean,
Wow.
I mean, it's not really a laughing matter. It's very like people's livelihoods are entirely based off of
Jesus.
whether or not you're in a gang.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's that kind of neighborhood. All right. I thought it was like a TikTok thing where like they hopped on the trend and it became like out of control. Okay.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
This,
Now
Softy,
we're
this is
talking. Okay.
America. This is not
Got
Malaysia,
it.
man. Come on.
Like
This is
10-year-old
serious business.
kids are like shanking grandmothers just to get
Dude,
their
what
wallet to
fuck?
like
Wow.
be initiated, so that they have
Whoa.
a quote unquote
Fuck,
home, and
dude.
then they grow up in that system, and it's just not a
Okay.
yeah, it's not TikTok.
Yeah.
It's straight up real
Wow.
life.
Alright. So people lied to me. God damn it, people.
No, I didn't mean like it was on TikTok. I meant like it was like a Zoomer thing where like how you have like a red gang, blue gang, and became like really really big. That it started becoming like physical violence. I thought it was like that, but okay, now it's starting to make a lot more like shit.
Jesus
Wow,
Christ.
dude. So like, do they basically extort you if like you fall between the two gangs, or like is there anything like that where they like control neighborhoods by extortion?
I mean, there's extortion. There's hey, you're wearing red, we're just gonna shoot you.
Jeez.
I've seen
Fuck.
some videos where like on the lesser side of things, they just they'll yell at you, rob you, and then they'll let you go. Um, but yeah, it's
Jeez.
just very
It's a very like
just
kind
don't wanna
of
be part of
gray
it.
area. Yeah, it's just not healthy for anyone if you fall into it. But yeah, got you.
Jesus.
God damn it, dude. That's
Yeah,
messed up.
dude, you need to not stay safe because of Corona, but because of that. That sounds damn. dangerous. Wow, man,
Yeah, not mention the freeing.
I'm not
Like
going to America. No way.
there are still rioters versus the whole like weird secret police thing, right? I hope I hope that isn't still going on. The whole like secret police. Yeah, so like the thing with Portland and everything. I don't know, but I've seen way too much coverage of it over here where they talk about BLM protests in Portland. And that was a while ago, but basically they got tear gassed by like secret police sent by the actual White House
Yeah.
itself. Yeah. So like secret police being like people who just come by in unmarked uniforms and just straight up like start throwing tear gas and like beating people up just for being part of the riot. Is that a thing?
I mean, I'm not gonna go into any sort of conspiracies or anything, but
No, it's
yeah,
not a
there's-
conspiracy. Like legit, they just roll up in unmarked vans and they have arrested people. It's like a factual thing. Like you can look it up. Like it's all recorded there. They've arrested people without consent, like any cause. Just straight up arrested them, then released them later when they couldn't like get the people to agree to waive their rights. They just released the people that got arrested. It's shady as hell, but it happened in Portland. You can look it
Hey,
up.
you leave shady out of this, man.
Not shady, not shady, Shiba, but yeah.
not. There's so many incidents. There's unmarked police cars. There's riot squads. There's it's hard to say what incident you're talking about, but there's
Oh, okay.
if people are in a designated area that is marked off that for example during the riots, if you went past a certain line, it didn't matter why you were past that line. You were going
Oh,
against
they declare it like closed off, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that I've heard about.
They'll just come out and your rights at that point. You'll be arrested. They give you your rights, but yeah, it's like a riot zone. You shouldn't be past that point anyway. So that's maybe what you heard. I don't know specifically. There was a video that came out a couple months ago. It was some newscasters. They were like on the edge of the line, and the police were moving the line farther back to try to condense the area. Unfortunately, the news isn't really a priority to the police. The police are trying to get the protesters, not work with the news corporation. So the news was arrested at that time when they were in the designated area. Then there was a follow-up video. They were released. They explained what happened. It's very, you just don't mess around with it. If you're in a riot or mob situation, you're seen as part of that mob. It doesn't matter what your intentions are there, whether it's peaceful protest or violent protest. You're still seen as opposition that could become a problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, you need to stay safe, man. That's what we always say to people who are from America.
Yeah, take care.
Especially in these
Make
times.
Sure, yeah, make sure you keep your distance, and also like, definitely
don't wear black, blue, and red. Please wear something, white. White is a good color. I like white because it says. I give up. I give up.
Well, I mean that's just Crips and Bloods.
Yeah, I know.
Gangs have different colors.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're also trying to, make everything into positive. We don't like, especially me and Softy, we don't like, if there's something bad in the world, we just try to make it like seem it's not the end of the world. Because I understand, maybe not for you, but I do have another friend from America. He's from Delaware, right? And he says that around his neighborhood, it's really bad right now, just because of the coronavirus and this Black Lives Matter. Just because of those two things together, it's almost unbearable to live where he lives right now. So, and I always tell
Yeah.
him, just stay
Just to
here, stay home.
clarify, we're not here to like basically throw a veil over what's happening.
Yeah.
We're recognizing that it's important. It's just that like we want a place where people can ease tensions and just be
Yeah.
themselves for a little bit of time. Yeah.
We do want
Just
to we do want
yeah,
to
we're not trying
know.
to do smoke and mirrors over here, trying to like make things seem that they don't exist. That's all.
No,
Yeah.
we do want to know what's going on. We do like care, but we don't want to like be okay. So yeah, this is happening, that is
Keep approaching you
happening.
about it and stuff.
We want to
No,
make
we have enough of that in your daily life
yeah.
anyway.
We want to make people aware. That's why we also made a podcast about COVID when it came out. But at the same time, we were like laughing about it because we were like, all right, so now we can play video games,
To
and then
bring
we
some
went,
levity to the situation.
yeah,
Yeah.
the completely different ways, so people could literally keep their minds off, COVID and stuff like that. So that's what we're trying to do here. We're
Yeah.
trying to make people happy and laugh. That's why I laugh so much because I like to laugh. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't wanna be the guy that actually is responsible for you coming late to the work. So I'm gonna say thanks, man. Thanks a lot for being here.
Thanks for hanging out. It's
Yeah,
nice getting to know you, Zunami.
exactly.
Awesome.
You're awesome. We will play some Fall Guys soon, and also the thumbnails. I got the
Guys, oh
thumbnails.
yeah.
But before we go, would you like to like promote yourself or the website and what you do? Because this is your chance, man. Go for it.
I mean, my website is zunamiart.com for anybody who wants to do that. The easiest way, though, is just to contact me directly on Discord through the Caffeine. Just shoot me a DM, what you want, and then we'll get that made for you.
Sweet. And he does everything you want because
Pretty
everything
much, yeah.
is everything is
As long as it's safe for work.
yeah, for
Wink,
sure.
wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Wing wing.
Yeah.
Oink oink wing wing. Alright. Well, thanks again, dude. We will talk to you soon, I hope.
Yeah, sounds good.
When are you streaming next time?
I might stream Fall Guys tonight.
Tonight, yeah, tonight's gonna be late
That'd
for
be cool.
But tonight for you guys is like early morning.
tomorrow. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, yeah, it's early morning for me, definitely.
Oh, it's actually afternoon for you, man.
Wait. Do you live on the East Coast?
I live on the West Coast.
San Francisco,
Oh,
man.
okay. Then
Jesus.
afternoon. It'll be afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck.
All right, man.
Yeah, so-
I hope you have a nice time at work. I hope it doesn't last too long. You're working for
Yeah, I mean, hopefully.
5 hours, you said?
Yeah, 5 hours
Yeah,
a day.
I hope it doesn't take too much out of you.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was lovely to meet you, man. Stay safe, stay awesome, and stay at home.
Stay at home. Appreciate it. Talk to you guys soon.
All right, man. Have fun.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you, Zunami.
See ya, man.
Bye.
All right. Well, let's see. We got some comments here. Trump supporter executed on the street in Portland. What the hell? What is
Yeah,
that?
there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
what hap-
Portland is insane.
What happened there?
Portland. Okay, so what happened with Portland is basically Trump's police. Like, there's no better word for it. They basically got recruited from Homeland Security.
Okay.
They got pulled into Portland, and they were like basically just there to like instill fear in the public because the public were defacing like public monuments and stuff. Right? It was like BLM protests, but they also had another group called Antifa, which is like separate from BLM, but kind of the same goal-ish.
Right.
Some people vouch for Antifa, some people vouch for BLM, but BLM has been a lot more unforgivable lately because of what happened in Chicago. Anyway, fact of the matter is, the police force was completely uncalled for. They tried to get like someone completely screwed over in Congress for it. This judge called Barr who appealed, and like he's still constantly saying this is right. You know, bringing police forces with unmarked personnel to defend the public monuments. Well, you know, while it's stupid for the public to deface them, right?
Yeah.
For the first part, to instigate this thing, right? It's still unwarranted that you like bring in police people with like SWAT gear, full-on SWAT gear, and tear gas against a civilian population who have like barely anything to defend themselves with, besides like gas mask filters. It's a night after night after night thing. It's not like a one-off. It's like 6 months of this. They've had 6 months of this. Straight up, just tear gases in the streets.
Well, Wicca says they were unmarked on the uniform. Only had some vehicles apparently.
No. The BLM protesters were unarmed. The
police.
Actual like the police were armed. The police were armed.
But were they marked? So you can see who
not
they
marked. Look, so that's the thing. That's the main problem.
Oh, so they didn't have.
Not marked.
Yeah.
Had no emblems. They had no names. They had nothing on them to identify them.
Yeah.
That's like dude, you voided your entire right as a police force.
That's wrong.
So,
yeah. That's what he meant.
So that's like the main thing.
Yeah. That's wrong, man. That's so wrong. Jesus.
That's wrong. Yeah. Like no matter if you like declare a zone as riot zone and like you can't let protesters go through there, no matter if you do that, right, you still voided your right as a valid like force of the law.
Yeah.
You can't hold people responsible.
Yeah.
Their excuse was that like their families would be targeted and stuff like that, right? Well, if you signed up for the job and you weren't expecting like backlash for bad actions, right? Then what the fuck do you sign up for?
That's wrong,
dude. Yeah, it's just I don't know, dude. It's just a complicated, like just moral situations everywhere.
It's not complicated at all, dude. It's from what I've seen.
Like, as a general movement thing, who's right? Who's right? Because like, is the government right for like just like defending against these things, or
it's
is it
not
right for the
government is not
right for the Antifa movement? Is it right for the it's just weird.
But the problem is they are making a big deal out of something in a completely different way. Because if you're like at least a little bit smart and you at least a little bit know what the hell is going on, you're gonna see that it's actually the American police fault for what happened to the black people right now. It's not like the black people just started revolting all of a sudden. They've revolted for years, for decades.
It's a build-up.
Yeah.
So
it accumulated in this event that happened. But now the government and the police are trying to, you know,
clamp down on like people who are defacing the.
They're trying to shift it. Right? They're trying to shift it to the black people. They're like, they're the guys that are like they're trying to make us look bad. Where in reality, it's not that at all, and it's Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault as well.
Doing this, right?
Yeah.
And they are like trying to convince people.
Yeah.
To basically hop over to one side or the other right now, because like it's now Biden versus Trump, right? That's basically what's happening.
I'll give you another example, Softy. Yesterday in Berlin, in Germany, there was a gathering of 18,000 people, and they were apparently they want freedom for something. But no news in the world actually showed that. There were some pictures shown, but nobody reported on that. So there is something going on, because 18,000 people, that's a lot of people, you know. But there's something going on. But there's I didn't
making
see it
a
on any
huge
news
fuss
at all.
over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people see America as like one of the, how do you call it, like titans of the civilized world and stuff like that. Like no one's reporting on Germany because like it's not like the big three, quote unquote, because now it's like China, America, UK. UK is more of like a testing ground for America at this point. I'm almost certain that UK has been like kind of used in a way that is like testing strategies out before they employ them in America to some extent. To some extent, at least
Yeah,
politically.
but if something
Yeah.
big like this happens in your country, it
I
would at least be on your
understand.
news.
And I fully feel that
Yeah.
like Germany should get more coverage. It's exactly the same thing with like the whole Amazon
Yeah.
rainforest
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
But that didn't get coverage because something else, some other bullshit was happening.
Yeah.
But it's like, what can you do when news agencies just fucking, they're a joke at this point.
This is the reason why for the past year I barely watch or read any news at all because I don't trust anybody
Right,
anymore.
right. This is why I rely on like some of the like other YouTubers and
Yes,
stuff like that.
people that
Who
actually are part of this.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually they. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in.
it is a
Where
crazy
you can't even
world.
trust the news.
Yeah,
You can't even trust the news agencies. It's like, fuck's sake.
dude, I remember when there was.
Trump didn't help either because he was the one who started the whole fake news thing. So like, it
Yeah,
was already a problem, but he exacerbated it by like,
yeah.
it's like the Barbara Streisand effect, where you call attention to it and it just builds. You
I
know?
remember. You remember when there was fire in Australia last year, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
There was 1 week when it was really bad in Australia, and it was like I don't know, 20% of it was under fire. And that week, they tried to shift the news back to the White House because Trump said so. He said, like, fuck Australia, let's concentrate on me, and I have some other problems in my house. And that week in Slovenia, and I'm not bullshitting you, we didn't hear anything from Australia on the news anywhere. Just because of him. That's how influential he was.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I hate him so much. And such people. Because this is bullshit, dude. I would
You know what
rather know
gets
what is going on with Australia
annoying?
than with him.
The weird thing about Trump, like, I don't want to be political or anything, but he gets really weird around Russia. I'm not gonna insinuate
Yeah,
any crackpot theories or anything. He just gets like very like how do you call it, as hesitant about Russia, and he doesn't do that with a lot of other things. Like you
yeah.
can see his response with China.
Mm-hmm.
He brings up China in almost every fucking speech.
Yeah.
I swear to God, the China virus, China.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it. Like I don't want to bitch about him. I honestly don't. But like he really does like have some weird behaviors that like kind of, I don't know. You can read into it, but like you would think you're crazy after you read into it. You know what it means for like, you just can't confirm anything, honestly.
To be honest, Softy, I would rather
Yeah.
talk to a spider in my room than to talk to that guy in person.
I find more comfort in talking to like just like Animal Crossing
Yeah,
villagers than like anything vaguely political right now. Like I just find more comfort in doing that rather than like talking about the actual political state of the world. It's kind of a mess.
it is. And it's getting worse by the day, so I don't care anymore,
Mess.
honestly. And you know, and
I
you
think
know,
it's like, yeah, I think it's like it's like a unsettled part. You know, there'll be an equilibrium at some point,
at some
but
point,
this is
yeah,
just one of the parts where it's just there has to be a fallout.
yeah. I hope so.
At some point something has to give,
I
right?
hope so, but I
And
hope that the normal people like you and me are safe. That's all I want.
yeah, yeah.
They can kill each
I
other for
mean,
all I want, but I don't care. Just leave us
uh,
alone.
uh, yeah. The thing that scares me the most is that like when you watch like movies and stuff, like it's not the higher ups, it's not the fancy rich
It's
people or the
space.
people who are like in control that change. It's always the people who are squashed in the middle.
Yeah, I know, I know.
It's always the ones who like are kind of like stuck between places and they have to pick, right?
Yeah.
they start doing just crazy shit.
I can't do anything about the echo, guys. I can't use headphones because of my heart. I'm sorry.
No.
But
You could try.
what?
You could try and sponsor you like a not noise canceling head microphone, or like I don't know. We could get filters. Just thoughts. They're just thoughts.
But I use the webcam for my microphone. I can't use. The only thing I was gonna try.
I get what you mean. You could do an external mic, then like the webcam mic shuts off. As long as you get an external mic.
Yeah, you can send me the money.
If you want. Yeah, no. Obviously, save up for it. Save up for
I know. I'm trying. But for now, this is the best I get. I can't do anything else. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
But when I look at the recording, it's fine on my end. So it's only for.
I hope chat doesn't give you too much grief for it.
No. They're just saying it's echoing a little bit. I know that. I've known this for a while now, but I can't do anything. I've tried noise suppression on my OBS and stuff, but
Yeah,
that's the
Zunami over
best.
here recommends like one earbud. Hey, guy, how are you doing?
What does he recommend?
One earbud. So like, do you have
Only on one ear.
earbuds? Yeah. They're like these, but with
Yeah.
wires, like wire earbuds, right? Just like in one ear. How does that work?
That could
For
work
you,
because I
like,
can use it
is
on my
it bad
left
for your
side. I can
heart
use
as
it on my
well?
right. I can use it on my right side. Yeah.
Do you like are you okay with earbuds, or is it like still bad as well?
I can use it on my right ear because it's not close
I
to my
see.
heart. Yeah. So I will try that. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for the idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll try that.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's Zunami. You can thank Zunami later on DMs. Thank him.
Okay, I will.
Like, yeah.
All right. But yeah. This is a good spot to end the podcast for now. I also don't have much time today, so this was great. I actually wanted to meet Tsunami for a while now, so I'm happy that he finally got his some time to talk to us because he's a really busy boy. Um, and this is we are going back to like time zone we were in before summer because summer is something special. It's always hot here. So now we're going back to 6 p.m. Eastern, Central European time, or 5 p.m. British time. That's how we used to do it before. So we're going back there, and I'm also gonna stream at that time again. That's what people like.
Oh, dude, I hope I got the right time. Is it around 12 for me still?
Yeah, it's new. It's
Okay.
midnight for you. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's 2 hours earlier as usual, right? Because else we would have
Yeah.
just started right now. But yeah, I'll try that, and I'll also try some other stuff that you mentioned. I'll try to get. I actually have a mic, and I'll try to um, fiddle with some settings to see maybe it works better in the camera. But yeah,
That's great.
but yeah, this was great. Softy, thanks for
This is
being
a
here.
really nice stream. Yeah. It's nice to actually like get behind the mind of Tsunami.
Yeah, it
And
was. It was.
yeah, Zunami is an interesting person.
He is.
In that like how do you call it? Like he's beautiful, like how a butterfly is beautiful. How do you call it? Like there's like very elegant grace in like the minute details. Is what I would think. That's
Yeah.
what I would call it.
Yeah. But we will need to sit down one day because I'm gonna be really busy, and I think you're gonna be home for September.
I'll be home until about I don't know. You call it maybe the 16th of September. It's really
16th.
uncertain at this point.
Well, I'm gonna be a lot more busy in September because I have to go to hospital a few times. So we will need to sit down pretty soon to see who's gonna be our next guest for September.
Okay, cool.
But
I'll try and figure out if
let's go for someone big.
whether I'm moving around the mid or like if I might not be moving at all because it depends on the wave, depends on
Yeah,
how hard
Corona.
the wave hits.
Yeah,
Like we know there's gonna be a wave. No, there
for
is.
sure, for
Fucking UK.
sure,
Fucking UK.
for
Fuck
sure.
Mars. Just fuck Mars. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't even live in the country, but like fuck Mars. Just I don't have any other like stands against like I don't have like other people to jump to. Okay, I have no other like political opinions. It's just fuck Boris's decisions right now with COVID. Just fuck Boris. He's like a beta version of like just America right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, right.
Anyway, we will need to discuss this as soon as possible and try to go for somebody a little bit more popular. You know,
Yeah, maybe.
we need somebody again because you know
Yeah. We'll pick someone.
we'll pick
Someone.
somebody. So
Let's see who's open. Yeah.
yeah. So oh, by the way, I have a question. And since we're on air still, I can answer this.
Do you have any
Are
other questions? Yeah.
no, I have a question. Are Marone and Kaisa still working for Caffeine?
Is this from you or is it like a
No, for me, because I'm
like a joke?
curious.
It's from you specifically.
Yeah, I'm curious. Do you know?
I could have sworn they're still doing news, but they if they were doing a show, they'd be doing it at like 3, 4 a.m. for me. So like I wouldn't be the person to ask because I couldn't catch your shows even if like I tried.
No,
I would
because
have to be
I
in
have
Finland
them
to
I have
actually.
them on Twitter as friends, right? And both
Yeah,
of
I have
them
it.
usually post pics from Twitch nowadays. So I'm like,
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, as long as they,
I'm just wondering,
you know,
what are they still
yeah.
working? Maybe somebody knows, because I haven't seen them in a while,
I can't confirm. Yeah,
Because
but
there
I'm
is
pretty
Lou,
sure they moved over. I've seen
maybe, yeah.
Bray. I think it was Brock or Brock and Lulu. I think is like
Yeah,
what the two new hosts are.
yeah, that's what I was wondering.
They've been showing up a lot more often. Yeah.
Yeah, and I do see others. I see Cake, I see Zand, I see Nathaniel,
Not Brock. Brody.
Brody. Yeah, I do see
Brody.
all.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do, I do see Nathaniel. I do see Cake. I do see
Nathaniel Cake are,
Zand.
but
Yeah,
yeah, they're still
I
quite
do see
strong
all of
out
them, but I
there.
don't see
Yeah.
Kaisa and Maroon anymore. So I was like wondering.
I was wondering honestly, but yeah, it really does seem like they have made like the
Maybe
whole
they changed
transition
because
and
of
everything,
the
which
BLM.
is cool.
Maybe they
I
changed because
mean,
of BLM.
yeah,
Could be.
as long as streamers are looking for their like their path in their career and stuff like that, then as long as they're having fun time.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying. I was
Whatever
just
their
wondering.
definition of fun is.
Yeah, I was just wondering because I haven't seen them officially. I do see them sometimes when they stream themselves, but not officially anymore. All right. Well, this was lovely. It's gonna get better next month, I hope. Although, Softy, from now on, I know I know I said I'm gonna do all the work for now, but you're gonna have to start helping me a little bit
I'll have to help out.
because
I'll have
I'm
to help
really
out.
busy with work and stuff lately. I really am. Um,
Yeah.
I'm actually
I'll
working
do some
now.
writing. I'll do some writing if you need me to do the writing. I'll like try to schedule around with like the guests
Yeah,
as
just try
well.
to help out a
Yeah.
little bit because I'm really busy now. I'm actually working now on I have uh well, I'm translating on two fronts basically whenever somebody needs me. So every day from like morning to 3 p.m. I'm not there at all, and then I always like either stream or I do some other translation stuff or friend stuff in the
Got
afternoon.
you.
So
Got
I'm
you.
really busy. That's.
Yeah. I've been busy myself with dual streams. So I do one in the morning, one at night. So I get the night crowd and the morning crowd
Yeah.
at flip time zones. It's kind of like a mental adjustment sometimes. I have to say good night when it's good morning for me.
Yeah.
And then good morning when it's
Well,
good
it's good
night for
night.
me.
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing.
So
It's an
just so
interesting
you
thing.
know, I will need a little bit of help from now on.
Yeah, I will definitely chip in Just yeah, just hit me up in DMs, alright?
Sure, man, sure. Even at 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Just drop it in. Don't expect an answer, but
No. That's I didn't expect the answer.
Yeah.
I just had like time, and I was like, I need to tell him that 2 more hours. Let's go.
No, I understand that. I understand that. I just sometimes like I should leave my phone on like vibrate when I
No. If
when I
it's
go to
3
sleep.
a.m.,
Yeah.
dude, no. Trust me.
I
Just
should
sleep.
yeah, I should leave my phone on vibrate sometimes. That's all. Like, cause I do wake up like to freaking like just
Don't do that.
really odd DMs. Not just from you. Oh my god.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that to yourself.
It ruins. It really does ruin my sleep. Yeah.
If you have something scheduled that you're gonna do with somebody at like midnight or 2 a.m., that's fine. But if not,
Yeah.
just
Just gonna fall
disable.
asleep, pass out.
Just pass out. Jesus Christ, man. Who cares about stuff?
Yeah, no, I sometimes just get like people who are genuinely angry I'm not replying, and it's just like, mate, time zones. I
Dude, it's
can't, I
3
can't cope.
a.m. What the hell,
It's like
man?
it's not you guys, it's not streamers. It's usually just like new viewers. They don't understand, right? It's
Yeah,
okay.
I know.
I get it. I totally get it.
Hey, sand guy.
God help me if they like say I'm following you. I hate you. I hate you. Stop not replying to my messages. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't do that to
Good morning.
yourself.
Good
Don't do
morning.
that to yourself. How are you doing, sand guy?
Yeah.
We are just finishing the podcast, man.
Yeah,
Why are
we're
you?
just about to end. But thank you, Sendai. Thank you for like helping both of our broadcasts. It's really nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Sure. Really nice
Um,
supporting.
but yeah, we will be back together next month, the last Sunday of September, with a special guest again. And yeah,
We should.
thanks, guys. Have fun. We're still gonna be here. We're just gonna end the recording. So
Nice seeing you.
we have to do this. Yeah. Bye bye.